In the course of this season.
They didn't lose either game to Liverpool, but they haven't beaten the Reds in a Fulham shirt, but drags it wide.
Yeah, there was
Mitrovic, so coming into the new season in decent form. Listen, the pass fit to play after that abdominal strain which kept him out last week. Certainly seen that more of the ball at first hand.
But we may well see that in time.
Easier with a smallie, everything into the centre to give the centre half something else to think about.
Yeah. The home crowd are loving this conviction they're seeing.
Left back just for a moment there, the way that he and Robertson had defended the field alongside Harrison Reed.
Yeah, I think he'd be a league, and goals at home were hard to come by.
And here, as often proves so difficult for so many. Which is a further illustration really of the transformation of the third top two finish in the last 4 seasons. They'd only had 3 in the previous
line in like that. It's got to be more than a word. It's a dangerous tackle
there really for Liverpool.
Well, that was cool, wasn't it? I think we all expect that was a yellow card. There's no problem. Everybody.
Henderson had carried on the run if he could keep the ball in play. Pereira tried to feather one in towards Mitrovic. Alexander-Arnold drills it in, Salah flicks it on and flicks it wide.
See, Henderson had a go with him.
Really important defending by Robinson, who got there just in the nick of time at the far post.
Also, feels like a few important minutes coming up.
Direct it, and then the shot driven in by Joao Polinia, and then the deflection off Matic takes it behind on the follow-up for the corner. And the offside flag up there against Mitrovic.
They've been brilliant, Fulham. They've had little.
That's going to be a free. That's a foul by Naiskin.
See a clear,
Although he didn't get the ball out of play, and it's whipped in towards De Cordova-Reid.
Put it out for a throw-in, and you're right up the pitch, but. Even better.
The Premier League, but he struck that superbly. Here's Naiskin's Cabano with the ball in, and I think he hit too hard. Mitrovic was in the centre, but he couldn't find him.
Yeah, he should have took the shot on. But
Tete manages to squeeze a good cross in, and they're in here, and they've scored. It's Mitrovic, and the hero from last season in the Championship has Fulham off and running in the Premier League.
Well, you have to say it's been coming. They've been brilliant, Fulham, and he's worked his socks off, Mitrovic, in his first half, doing a lot of defensive work, a lot of horrible stuff for his team. There was no surprise to see that at the back of the net.
Lovely ball to Robertson, and it just missed the sliding Diaz in the middle. Lovely switch, a chance in there. Thiago, and through
ball from right to left, has to be closer, fires off the. Solve themselves by the opposition getting tired and things like that. The opposition,
Thiago's been nice on the ball at times. Fabinho sitting in front of the back.
Who seems to sniff where the ball is and make sure he's there when he's
necessarily mean it, did he? Mitrovic, he's just trying to get the ball back. Just a clash of.
That's going to be a handball.
Yeah, it's exactly that. It's the poor touch.
Van Dijk was hurried as he played the ball away, and then Kenny Fulham are able to go in with the lead. Here's Luis Diaz heading the ball on and heading it straight to Rodak. And a lot of Matic can't find Salah, and that should see Fulham through to half-time.
It's just a fantastic ball. As me and Maka were saying, as classic number 9s go.
Craven Cottage, because the first 45 minutes back in the Premier League for Fulham, when Nunez was out there warming up during the half-time, and Darwin Nunez, the big money summer signing from Benfica, is. The flag is down at the moment, but it's going to go up now against Naiskin's Cabano.
It's very. Centre halves love it. Put it that way.
And Robinson, now there's a bit of pressure on Reed. Pressure applied there by Michael's ball in. Van Dijk was there. Darwin Nunez was as well, and the offside flag is up against Liverpool.
It's Nunez just as he.
Of the Liverpool manager. It is leading the counter-attack for Fulham. On it goes to Pereira. Shimano to drive it. Hits the post. Fulham so close to a second goal. And it was all about the desire to win the ball back and set up the... There's the shot from Decordo. Trent Alexander-Arnold on towards Darwin Nunez. Out comes Rodak, the goalkeeper.
See what he's trying to do. He's not sure he needs to do it, whether he can just...
Salah, it's a nice layoff to find him from Harvey Elliott. Played into the middle, and this time he does get it in. Welcome to the Premier League for Darwin Nunez. Liverpool's brand new 27 is off and running in the Premier League. Fulham 1, Liverpool 1.
Well, it didn't work the first time, but it's worked the second. The same matchup, same bit of play.
Space now for Milner. They're finding plenty of space on this side. Nunez heads it down, and Luis Diaz sees it deflected wide for the corner. Brilliant for Nunez. Mitrovic runs at Van Dijk and goes over. He says Dijk get caught in a situation like that and do that if he does get any contact on him.
Or not, he clearly sticks his leg out, but does he drag it away in time?
It's Mitrovic, and it's 2-1 to Fulham. Craven Cottage explodes. Virgil van Dijk, the offender, and the error punished by Alex. The pitch are delivering it. In it goes from Pereira.
And there's no doubt about that. They knew Liverpool were going to come. He's almost slowed him down, and then to finish it the way that
he improved a lot last year, didn't he?
Yeah, interesting change coming for Liverpool. They're going to send off. He scored against Manchester City and Real Madrid for Shakhtar in Champions. Alexander-Arnold's corner. Robinson's header, and then coming on quickly was Carvalho, and he might have scored with his first. Final 10 minutes here on the opening day at Craven Cottage, and Darwin Nunez and Mo Salah. Liverpool level again, and a man who scores so many goals on the opening day of the season scores for the 6th successive year for Liverpool. Mo Salah knew very little about it, but he's able to steer the ball home. It's Fulham 2, Liverpool 2. Day. Alexander-Arnold's clearance for Liverpool by Matip. Down goes Teta Mitrovic. Gets the free kick. Liverpool's number 11. 5 minutes to be added on, which